thank you for joining us today. We have a special guest, Mr. Philip Stanley, a proud veteran of the Indian Army, Corps of Military Police, an accomplished academic leader, an educationist, Army Paratrooper, veteran, founding registrar of various universities, a Limco record holder of adventure sports, and he has been instrumental in shaping education and leadership throughout the world. And thank you for joining us today, sir, for our
Thank you.
special program. So today's program is we are discussing about sports in the army. I'm sure you must have conducted various sports, and I see that you hold a Limco, record holding. So how does it feel to hold that proud, record?
Well, this adventure sports, sorry, mainly is because of the army itself is adventure.
Okay.
So it's not just about sports. Sports is there, but all the events which happens, it's all about the adventure. We are into terrain where it is. You can talk about a desert. You can talk about deep forest. Talk about a snowfall, or if you talk about ocean or sea or river. This all which we use the obstacle trainings, which we call, is all part of adventure sports. It is so it has been. I got trained through them only. So that was which I have to getting that. So proud because I was able to do all the activities, learn the skills from the army.
Okay. So army plays a very important role. Okay,
Yes.
so army not only protects our country, it also encourages every individual, every citizen to be a good athletic or good sportsman, right?
Absolutely, because sports is a part of soldiers. Because not even just we do a routine or army drill, weapon training, and other routine which we have a day-to-day service. Apart from every day, the sports is a mandatory which we play.
Yes, okay.
It can be a football, hockey. To mention the name, the game is there in the. Not even we have a national to international sports athletes which you have seen taken part in our representing India from the army background, which has been there. That is been there. It not even just teaches you a sports itself. It helps us as a very good as a teamwork.
Yeah, right.
Team working, leadership, and how do you manage everything. Lose or win is a secondary, but team spirit, it makes you to build that bonding. It plays a vital role in sports as well as in adventure sports. That is a very key role piece on that.
So you're telling about there is a difference between just the sports and adventure sports. So what is that difference, sir? Could you just tell me that?
Sports is where you have a general, like you say, like take a football, hockey, or any other sports. It's a team player and everything is there.
Yeah.
Where you come on an adventure, like you're doing rafting, or you're doing a rock climbing, or you're doing terrain where a different terrain which you're doing, there is your resilience or your strength and ability increase. It comes to know your strength, what it is. It crosses your limit, it's there.
Okay.
In football, you can take a break. But in a sports, when you're adventure, you're doing a trek, you can take a break, but you have to reach that peak during time. Sun will not wait for you. Oh, he didn't come, or let me wait for him to sunset.
Okay.
You have to reach before sunset if you want to see a sunrise.
Okay.
Any vice versa, if you're looking at, if you're doing you say glaciers, or you're talking about Mount Everest, if you're doing expedition, before sunset, you should reach your destination to putting a camp.
Okay.
But same thing, if you're doing in a different terrain, you want to see a sunrise, you should reach before the sunrise. You can't take, so that's a different time bond it is.
Okay.
So you have to manage the time, and you cannot wait on that, or you're stuck in between.
Okay.
So that's a little different between adventure sports and the sports of that. So that's which when I came out of the army and started involving students for I started conducting various sports. From trek to even skydiving students have done with me, scuba diving they have done it, wave surfing they have done it. So such kind of extreme sports which you talk about, not only just trekking or cave exploring, all not just activities, but those are activities. For that only you see the maximum adventure sports activities conducted for students. It's my name, it's a Limca record which I have that one. That's what it is. That.
Actually, we are honored to have you, sir, because to have, we see a person who wanted to be in the in the army itself, but in the army itself, you're giving importance to sports that actually gives more, like it also helps in the physical activities as well as the mental.
Mentally, yes.
Yeah. And one more thing, I just want to, you were talking about this discipline. So, how does sports, teamwork, and discipline connect? Is there a connection?
Yeah, if you don't play as a time manager, to teamwork, if you don't play, you lose it.
Mm.
And same in adventure, in a game you lose a
Mm.
match.
Mm-hmm.
In as well, adventure sports is something like that. If you don't work in a coordination team, nature, you're playing with the nature.
Mm.
You can't go against the nature. If you are with the nature, you'll be enjoying the flow. If you play flow, it asks, give me something.
Okay.
It gives instant results.
Okay.
Since if you don't, you fall, you have bruises, even you have a fracture, you lose life. So it doesn't gives you a chance, second chance on that. It takes, based on what mistake done, it gives you injury. Like for example, to give you a, like we do, I'm a paratrooper. When you jump from the plane for the skydiving, you jump. You say, I didn't jump properly. You can't go back to the, you can't go back. You have to jump properly.
Yeah.
It has been trained by your instructor, for example. So your backpack, you're putting parachute, how you tighten the net. You can't loosen your harness.
Okay.
So that's to be taken care of that. Even in you're doing surfing, you're doing it. You should ankle with the surfboard, you have to ankle that tagline. If you don't put it, if you lose it, the weight, your board is gone somewhere, you are somewhere else. So even if you're doing river rafting, your helmet wearing, harness wearing. So those are the discipline. If you don't do, you get results instant. So you do not wait. Okay, I'll give you the punishment. That's the difference between a sports and adventure sport. Adventure sports honors, respects, discipline, and you get it on the right moment. But whereas you're talking about sports, you get a little chance. That's what a little difference between a normal other sports and the sports get it.
I'm really surprised because we only talk about sports, all India, we are all enthusiastically support every sports, be it a cricket or be it a football or be it any game for that matter. But then I know talking to you, after talking to you, adventure sports has got a very important. I see that you hold this badge. Could you just talk more on that, the badge that you're holding?
This is a Paratrooper, which we do as a basic when you do. So all the Paratrooper we do, it's a volunteer which we have to be, because we are from the military police and other corps, which go in a parachute regiment.
Okay.
They do it. But apart from others who have to do, they have to volunteer for that. I will qualify that, and you have to do a minimum basic 5 jumps to get this one. So we have. So that's the one it is. So apart from that, we have to do a refresher courses to maintain other yearly ones when we're in the services.
Okay.
So that's this for the paratrooper, which is wear it.
Very nice.
So all the paratrooper wear, they wear the maroon cap. They'll wear. If you see the difference between the para commando and the kind of, so they wear a maroon cap.
Okay.
Not even here, all over the world who wear this badge, they wear the maroon cap. Okay. The cap is uniform throughout. Like UN wears a blue cap.
Okay.
When you go to United Nations for any representing any country they go, they all wear a one uniform with the one cap. Okay. That's a blue. So a paratrooper wears a maroon cap.
All right. Nice, nice. So you were telling about this, sports. So does army really, focuses people more on, doing adventure sports, or do they teach, or do they give more training on this?
Yeah, we have an adventure cell. We have an army adventure cell is there. We do a lot of exercise. We do it. A lot of army itself, when you do the exercise itself is adventure itself. But they go beyond. Also they do it. Yes, it is that part of. Yes.
So since you hold a record in adventure sport, what is your favorite sport, and what is the thing that you want to teach others, or you've learned it from that particular sport?
See, I learned it's not a training kind of. We've been a part of various activities which you take it up. So to me, when I take the students, especially for the management students, I was taking it up. Later, I included other law students, engineering students. They take part, and usually I don't tell them. I tell them we are going for a rafting or we're going for trekking. We go there. I create a scenario situation there, team building activities, leadership activities. Like for example, we do a bamboo rafting. So they have to build a bamboo in a lake or in the river. Sometimes I take them, we give them tubes, bamboos and ropes to build a raft. So there, before building the raft, how the team works. So team bonding is important.
Yeah.
That's one. Then they have to build a raft. Go. Somebody has to lead. Who's going to lead that? Okay, now the leader who is there, you should know in case the tube get punctured on the way or raft gets, they didn't tie properly, it's disassembled. That everybody falls. The leader should know strength and weakness of your team. That's somebody must be not knowing swimming. So that leaders, that's what this, I look at to build this one as a leaders. I indirectly, it's not a direct form of that because they'll not be prepared to, students will not be coming. So that's where that when it happens is a disaster. So how do you do disaster management? A risk management, are you ready for that?
Correct.
So continuous of doing various kinds of activities, land, air, water, underwater, scuba diving, like you're snorkeling, you do it off. So situations such come, we do it off. One incident I can tell you this, I took it to Kolam, some of my students for wave surfing. They did entire wave surfing. Then last evening we decided, okay, let's go to sea swimming. So we planned it, we called up few boats, fishermen boats, catamaran which you call it, and we went inside the deep in the sea, almost 3.5 kilometers inside the deep sea. From then everybody jumped in the sea and had a nice fun there coming it up. While coming back, one of the two boats just toppled. We are down and the boat is on top, but it was on the shore. So immediately so it's a different kind of experience they had.
Right. So there is, you must have come across people with having, fear. So how do you, challenge them to overcome the fear, especially doing this adventure sports? You have to come out of the fear. So
it's just in the mindset.
Okay.
Once you know that, yeah, this I can do, then they can limit is not there. I have taken some of them for the scuba in Goa. I have to take them for scuba diving to Goa. Some couple of times I've taken the students there. Some of them not even touched their foot in the water.
Correct.
They fear the water. They're not gone into. They'll be outside the swimming pool. They'll not get. And when they did scuba diving, they first made them to do a snorkeling, beach. We some of them I connect to sea walk. They walk in the sea and come. Actually, you should know the nature. You should be able to read the nature. The wind, surf, the waves. Waves not that much. If you go and stand, actually wave comes like that, 8 feet, 7 feet. Actually, we go stand, it's only 3 feet. Water level is 3 feet. The waves has come to 6, 7 feet.
Okay.
The water level is that. But from outside, you should be able to identify. A guide should be right. If you want to understand. One, they able to do it. Then they said, no, sir, now we go and do a swimming. We're going to learn swimming. So some of them students have gone to that level itself. So this will not even comes in their mind to fear factor, but in their life also in a career, they like to take challenges. They take risk. Whether they want to take starting as entrepreneur or starting a new business is there, or making a career shift to that. So taking risk. So they have the mindset, yes, let me try at least. So calculated risk, they can take it. Because all the adventure activity you do, I see majorly 100 and more than 100%, safety is the number one priority.
Safety, correct.
So many I conducted, almost more than close to 2,000 students I have taken so far in various in this one. By God's grace, not even one injury or something's happened. Just reason being discipline and safety. So anybody does that, safety is a top priority on that.
Yeah.
So that gets into their mind, yes, why not? Take a risk, but calculated risk. Not jumping like mad, okay, no, I got it, somebody is doing. Not like a sheep. Somebody is following, you also follow. You follow, but you are with your safety net. So that teaches you, if you are continuously following and doing the adventurous activities.
Correct. So you're talking about student or only student, but we also see that nowadays to do any sports, to start any sport, do we have any age limit, or at any age people can try any game?
There's no age limit, nothing. You should make up your mind, yes, we do it.
We can do it.
and you have a right instructor with you and a right guide with you, yes, is no age bar, no age limit is there. So basically that they can take it to it.
They can take. And also, I've seen many people, they want to start any sports, or could be a simple sport, could be volleyball or could be cricket, but over the time they feel tired or they feel discouragement, they may not see the result initially. How do you motivate those students or those people? How do you motivate starting? They want to do some sports, but they always wanted the end result. So how do you motivate those who have discontinued or they want to start? As a person, how will you encourage?
No, they should, one, they just not, anything results cannot become overnight. That needs time for that, if they want looking for any kind of results on that one. But this is, you can keep as a hobby or a passion. Because now I don't think anything anybody wants to do as a career or something. That's totally a different
Correct.
list.
Yeah.
But if you want to be a fit and you want to love the nature, you can explore, keep exploring and keep moving around and form a group of that people who like-minded. There are now, it's advantage of you have a laptop,
Right.
desktop, you have the social media as well. You find a lot of things.
Correct.
Join one of them clubs and be a part of that group. And I think so that will motivate you. That will take care of that.
So what is it one thing that you wanted to, specifically tell to our listeners, being being an adventurous sportsman, what is it one advice that you like to give?
It's not just, I tell my students also, and some of the participants who come with me, I tell them also, it's not just about adventure. Adventure for me, it's maybe trekking, it may be. For you, maybe watching movie. Maybe somebody else, it's just dressing up. It may be. Somebody wants to eat, it is.
Correct.
Or to say, at least in a month, live your life yourself. Give a one day for yourself.
Yeah.
30 days you've been working like slogging for everything. Don't just get mad. One day give for you. That's what I feel as adventure with that. It's not about you have to go for a trek. You have to do this or that. You like music, sit one day, listen to the music. You like watching movie, sit one day, watch 3-4 movies. But give one day for yourself. That's life I can tell you to have it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I'm sure this information would have been useful to you. Stay tuned with us. Thank you.